From Target Field in Minneapolis, Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Chicago Cubs taking on the Minnesota Twins. First pitch coming at you right after the break. Just about ready to go. And on the hill in this one, Tyler Mahle.
A really good outing for him last time. Scattered 2 runs, was attacking hitters, getting ahead in the count. Great performance. We'll see if he can do it again in this one.
All right, ready to go here. Here's the left fielder, Randy Arozarena.
Randy Arozarena.
And he deals. That just misses. And this one is off and running.
First pitch, 7-11.
Right-hander kicks, deals. There's the strike. And that one fouled off.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, I want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. If you're a little late, opposite field nod.
Line drive. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. One down.
Batting second, the shortstop, Bo Bichette.
Bo Bichette up to the dish. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. That's a strike. 0-1. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
Next offering misses, and the count 1-2.
2 strikes.
On the ground to third, and it's through for a hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Just found a way to slap that ball down the third baseline. That's really excellent bat control, and it kind of goes back to all those drills you see hitters do off the tee where it's placed in different spots. That was just nice.
Ryan Reynolds here. And there's the strike. Next offering is in for a strike. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. So now it's the Cubs hitter in the 4-hole, Joey Meneses. Put that 600 slugging into context. The league average usually in the low 400s. Pulls that one foul. Bichette leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Next pitch misses, and now it's even 1-1. Swung on, belted. That's back. And that one is going to go. He'll touch them all. And they add a pair. It's 2-0.
A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. 4th on the National League RBI leaderboard. Chris, when you think of Kyle Schwarber, how about the impact in the playoffs? He's hit some iconic home runs. The one on top of the Wrigley Field scoreboard in the division series against the Cardinals in 2015, and then in 2022, 488 feet off Yu Darvish. It set a Petco Park record for distance. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
Well, he's got what we call light tower power, and even when you have a guy like Bryce Harper on your team and you wow him with the home run, that says a whole lot.
Next one is off the plate, and it's 1-2. That one inside, and it's 2-2.
He's given up a couple of runs, but the pitch count really not as high as you would think. Might be able to get through this one under 25 pitches.
That misses the zone. Full count now. Swing and a miss, struck him out. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. And it's 2-zip. Major League Baseball is on the show. Back in Minnesota. And today's starting pitcher, Joe Ryan.
Well, he's been a real quality starter for his club. And coming into this one, what stands out for me is that right-handed hitters have really struggled batting below 200 on the year. It seems that they have a hard time picking up his release point and tracking the ball into the zone. So we'll see how right-handers do against him in this one.
The pitch. Nico Horner in the box here lets that one go for a ball. The 1-0. Popped up. Makes the catch. And there's one down.
Batting second, the center fielder, Michael A.
Down the number 2
Taylor.
hitter, Michael A. Taylor. 2 homers in the game yesterday, so he's feeling good coming in. First offering misses badly for ball 1. One down, base is empty. Way out front for strike 2. Yeah, the 1-2 misses to even the count.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
On the ground, Swanson tosses to first, and 2 quick outs in the bottom of the first here tonight.
Batting third, the shortstop, Carlos
Here's Carlos Correa. He's turned into one of the best shortstops in the game. Sing, you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays.
And because of that big power arm, he's able to play a little bit deeper, make throws from the outfield grass all the way across the diamond, and still get a pretty good runner. That's impressive.
Kicks and fires. This one high in the air to left center. And that is that. Offense held in check there. On to the second from Minneapolis. It's the Cubs 2 and the Twins nothing. Back at Target Field, Eloy Jimenez now.
The designated hitter, Eloy Jimenez.
And a pitch. Fastball for a strike. Strike one. Yeah, big swing and a miss. Patrick Johnson calling the balls and strikes.
Pretty standard zone for Johnson. Sometimes he might get a little jumpy, a little excited and expand the zone, but usually you at least feel like the guy on the mound is earning it, and that's important because you got to make guys earn it.
Next pitch is in the dirt. 1-2 the count. Fans don't really understand the familiarity and relationship players and coaches have with umpires. I mean, you see these guys a lot.
Yeah, Boog, these guys are all out there trying to do their best and perform at a high level. So when you respect that, I think over time you can develop a relationship with some of these guys.
Here's a 2-2. Got him. One away.
Batting seven, the third baseman.
And here is Devers. Rafael Devers, part of that 2018 team that won it all. But over the past couple of years, he has really turned into one of the top hitters, certainly one of the top left-handed hitters in the American League. Next offering is in for a strike.
Yeah, and his ability to handle pitches as well outside the zone on the fringes, just impressive. I know we'll never forget the night that he hit a home run off of Aroldis Chapman slightly above the top of the strike zone and just clobbered it to left center field.
Yeah, that pitch was over 100 miles an hour from Chapman, and he raked it out of the ballpark. Chop back up the middle. Tosses to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Batting eight, the second baseman, Dansby.
2 outs, base is empty. Dansby Swanson stands in. A guy who makes an impact not just at the plate, but also in the field. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
And that one is inside. Swing and a miss, and now 2-2. Right side. Kepler drifts towards it. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. Cubs are down quietly. They're up 2-0. Back here at the ballpark, bottom of the inning. Now the Minnesota cleanup hitter, Ryan Mountcastle.
Ryan Mountcastle.
And a pitch. There's a strike. That one fouled off. And the righty deals. On a line, base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
The batter now, Jorge Polanco. Good power, not great in the OBP department. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Kicks and deals. This one kicks away a little as he can't squeeze it, and the runner holds. Here's a 1-1. That's ripped, and this one could be extra bases. Mountcastle around second, headed for third. Mountcastle coming home. He'll score, and they trail by one.
Well done. Drives in the run. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Here's Christian Vasquez. Good defender. He's been inconsistent offensively. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Schwarber makes the catch, and there's one down.
Well, that was a pitch you got to crush. Unbelievable that he missed it right there, and I'm telling you, he is going to be frustrated with himself until his next at bat.
Max Kepler at the plate. Didn't play in the day game yesterday, so he should be fresh for this one. That misses, and it's 1-0. Righty to the plate. And a count 1-2. Righty delivers. Fights it off. He'll see another. He checks his swing, and that's a foul ball. The 1-2 misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. Comes the 2-2. Tries to check his swing. Now a look to third. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Kyle Farmer up to the plate now. And it's fouled away. Line drive, base hit, and that's going to roll to the wall. The run comes in from second. It's 2-2. Not in time. It's a double.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
So 2 down. Number 95 digs in now. Ball 1, no strikes. Two outs and one in scoring position. Next one misses. Ball 2.
Love how this guy grinds out at bats. I mean, he's down there at the bottom of the lineup in the 9-hole, but he's worked himself into a really good hitter's count, trying to pick up a 2-out RBI.
Man at second. In for a strike, and it's 2-1. Left field. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. 2 runs, 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. We play 2 full. We are tied 2-2. Welcome back. And the batter now, Jack Groshans.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
The right-hander back to work. Just off the outside edge. Groshans, 24 years old, and he was a 5th-round pick back in 2019. Now 1-1. Check swing, no appeal.
Whoa, recognize that pitch just in time, able to keep those hands back.
Groshans started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first, and he went, says Larry Bullard.
Now batting.
Now it's Randy Arozarena. He's 0 for 1. Arozarena hitting leadoff in today's game, and he's a former Rookie of the Year. First offering, and it just misses.
Count 1-0.
Ground ball up the middle. Nice grab to first. Nicely done for the out.
Now batting, shortstop, Bo Bichette.
Bo Bichette, the next Cub to hit. Singled and scored his first time. Bichette measures 6 feet even, 190 pounds. He's knocked in 9 over his last 10 games. In there, and it's 0-1. Line to left. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that is the third out of the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2. Back in Minnesota. Here's a speed threat. Nico Hoerner.
The second
He's not the power guy, but he can hurt you to all parts of the ballpark.
Hoerner, a guy you think about with a strong baseball IQ, but just the overall smarts. He comes from an educational background. Both of his parents at one time taught at Stanford, and his mom currently is on the faculty at Cal. He steps on the bag. 1 gone, bottom of the third inning.
Center fielder, number 5, Michael A. Taylor.
And now the center fielder, Michael A. Taylor. Grounded out his first time up. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list.
Yeah, we go beyond just the fielding percentage and what it looks like, but the ability to have range and close holes that are normally there against an average defender. But this guy is special, and you can see it in his first step quickness.
Tied up here in the early going. That misses the zone. Ball 1.
Boog, and the one thing about that is speed never goes in a slump, and defense shouldn't either. Hitting wise, you can struggle, you can lose your mechanics, but the thing that you can do consistently every single game is play great defense if you're talented in that way, and this is what this guy does.
Makes the grab for the second out.
The batter, number 4, shortstop, Carlos.
Now Correa up to hit. Good contact guy, good defender. And that's in there for strike 1.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Next offering is in for a strike. And down on strikes. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Nothing doing here for the Twins. And this game is still tied at 2-2. And welcome back. All set for the start of the inning. Digging in is the switch inning outfielder, Brian Reynolds. Malley back to work. And that's in for a strike. Here's a rocket out to left. He's got it, and there's one down.
Now batting, the right fielder, Joey.
So up now for Chicago, Joey Meneses. He's 1 for 1 with a 2-run homer his first time up. Just missed. That's inside, and that's ball 2.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
And that one a little bit high.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
Next pitch in for a strike, 3-1. And that's ball 4.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Kyle.
Man at first with one gone. And next for the Cubs, Kyle Schwarber. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Chris, remember the Cubs won it all in 2016. Well, Kyle Schwarber suffered a regular season-ending left knee injury 2 games into the year. April 7th, he had torn ligaments in that knee. Comes up empty on the swing, 0-2 now. But he was added to the World Series roster and became the first position player to collect a hit in the World Series after going hitless during the regular season. He still has the text from Theo Epstein that said, "You made the World Series roster." The 0-2. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Pretty nasty cutter right there, and you're seeing that pitch, that location a lot more these days, and you can see why. Very difficult for hitters. I think the great Mariano Rivera can at least partially be credited for that thanks to the career he had with the cutter. It was just dominant. I tell you what, I felt like it was a moral victory whenever I could put that pitch in play. So I can feel for the guy right there walking back to the dugout.
Jimenez takes a ball as he stands in for the second time. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Pitch misses. 2 balls, no strikes.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
And now 2 balls and a strike.
Nasty 2-0 slider there for a strike. That tells you he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch.
Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. And fouled off. Two. Got him. That's his second strikeout. 1 left for the Cubs. Score remains 2-2. Back at Target Field, bottom 4, here's Ryan Mountcastle.
The first baseman, Ryan Mountcastle.
The pitch. And there's a ball. The 1-0. And a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
The 1-2. Line drive, caught.
Now back, the designated hitter, Jorge.
And next is the designated hitter, Jorge Polanco. He doubled home a run in his first AB. That one's in there, 0-1. The pitch. That one the other way. Puts it away for the out.
The catcher, number 8, Christian Vasquez.
Christian Vasquez, the hitter. First time up was a pop out. He swings and fouls one off. Oh, and 1 now. Just missed. The 1-1. In the air on the infield. And puts the squeeze on that. And that is that. Down go the Twins in order. We'll head to the 5th. Tied at 2. Back here at the ballpark, and it's Rafael Devers in the box.
The third baseman, Rafael.
On the mound, he had a little trouble back in the first, but it's been a different story the rest of the way. Really settled into this outing nicely.
The wind of the pitch. And misses inside. The new pitcher in the game, Kenta Maeda. He's pitching on 2 days rest.
Kenta Maeda.
And the 1-0. Good eye right there.
You know, these Cubs just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. Just one extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
The 2-1. And it's strike 2. Got him looking. And the leadoff man set down in their half of the 5th.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. Dansby Swanson blasts one out. Home run number 5 on the season, and they jump out front. It's 3-2. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. Very got a splitter that he was able to handle, allowed that pitch to travel a little bit deeper, and when it was time to commit, his hands exploded through the zone.
Now the catcher up to hit, Jack Groshans. Went down on strikes his first time through. Way high. Next pitch downstairs, 2-0. Maeda maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. You know, guys, they can come out, feel good, but then all of a sudden get touched up a little bit, and they start trying to throw instead of pitch. They're not trusting their stuff.
And a swing and a miss. Well, he's been good for the most part. Is it going to take someone going out to the mound to maybe refocus him a bit?
No, partner, every pitcher's a little different. I liken it to you. Sometimes you come in and you're not as focused, and I kind of do what it takes to get you on track, and then you have a great show. So perhaps it's the same with him. Nobody really wants their rhythm broken up, but sometimes they need a little pick-me-up.
The wide to kick the pitch.
3-1 count, saying to himself, I've got to get a fastball here. Just spins a get-me-over breaking ball to bring the count full.
The wind of the pitch. And there's ball 4.
Now batting.
So the batting order turns over. Stepping in, Randy Arozarena. First offering misses the mark. Right-handed reliever. There's a strike.
Good approach right there. You want to get something just a little higher that you can elevate. Stay out of that double play.
On the ground left side. 6, 4, 3, but he beats it. Good hustle, and the inning continues.
Now batting. The shortstop,
Bo Bichette gets a chance to hit. 1 for 2. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
Oh, and you can throw that big curve on the inside part of the plate. Very difficult pitch for the hitter to get on plane with. You can have a lot of success if you can pitch in that location.
And he deals. That one ripped. And a base hit right there. Arozarena on his way to third. And now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Multi-hit game for him now, and with the lack of results he's been having lately, I'm sure he's feeling some relief. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Maeda checks over to first, and he's back. And here is Brian Reynolds. That one is absolutely belted. And it's off the wall. 1 runs in. The relay throw. Slide save. They lead by 3, 5-2.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Off the bat, that one registered at 105 miles per hour, man. That is smoking, and these days you hear it all the time, but the numbers just don't lie. If you can drive a ball like that, more often than not, you're picking up a knock.
Dennis Santana gets the call from the pen.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
So digging in, Joey Meneses. He's already homered here in this one.
The strategy of winning a ball game, when you can make that pitcher work a little more, expose himself by throwing pitches, that could be the key to winning perhaps later on. So good job of extending this inning, getting a knock with 2 outs to bring the number 4 hole hitter up.
Foul ball. Rips one to right, just inside the line, and it's down for a knock. Runner from second scores as they add on, and they lead by 4. And he's there with a double.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
And in scoring position with 2 away. Kyle Schwarber, the next Cub to hit, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. That one missing inside. Meneses at second with 2 down. Next offering is in for a strike.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
And downstairs. The next pitch misses, and that's ball 3. Left-hand batter waits. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Meneses around third. The throw's offline. He's safe. It's 7-2.
4 hits in a row, and they're really swinging it here. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Here's Eloy Jimenez. That missed inside, and that's ball 1. The pitch. That one fouled hard the other way. Ball to strike. Up the middle. Corner. They take the force out. 3rd out. So 5 runs in the inning as they bat around. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Cubs 7 and the Twins 2. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now batting Max Kepler.
The right fielder, Max Kepler.
And here it comes. And there's a breaking ball that drops in there.
Well, these Twins, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group. And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
Next offering is fouled back. Oh, he gloves it, gathers and throws, and very nicely done for the out.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Down the third baseman, Kyle Farmer doubled his first time up. That's off the mark. Ball one. Slowly on the ground to short. Bichette slings to first. Home man for the fifth inning. Moving along. 2 quick outs.
Good fastball in on the hands. Makes the swing a little defensive. Jammed him up right there.
So up next, number 95. Flied out his first time. That's in there. 0-1.
Pretty impressive. We haven't seen that pitch from him much, but he's got a really good feel when he throws it.
Fouled off. He was late. Got him looking. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Twins retired in short order. They're down 5. It's 7-2. Welcome back. Here's the third baseman, Rafael Devers. Santana, 26 years old. They got him off of waivers earlier this season. And the pitch. Hard ground ball, base knock.
The batter, number 7, second baseman,
Dansby Swanson, the next Cub to hit. Swanson hitting better against right-handers this year, so some reverse splits there. Hammered on a line to the left, base hit. Around second is Devers. Throw comes in, runner stopped, second and third, nobody out. And he's got a double. And here's the catcher, Jack Groshans. He's 0 for 1. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Devers, the runner at third. Swanson at second with nobody out. Next offering is in for a strike.
1-1.
Here comes a pitch. Swing and a ball hammered left field. That's back there, and that one's gone. He'll circle the bases, his second of the year, and they tack on 3. It's 10-2. That's their third home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. A hard sinker can be a pretty tough pitch because of the late life and movement, but somehow he got the barrel to that pitch, stayed through it. Really nice job of staying on the backside until it was time to transfer that weight, and a really nice home run.
Giovanni Moran gets handed the rock out of the pen.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
And now, Randy Arozarena. That hits the dirt, and that's ball one. The pitch. So 2 balls and no strikes.
The real threats are coming up. Already given up a home run in this inning. He's going to really have to bear down.
And a pitch.
Hey. 2-1.
Into center. Taylor pulls that one down, and there's one away.
Now batting, the shortstop, Bo Bichette.
And the batter will be the shortstop, Bo Bichette. Started after the 0-1 pitch, and now a check down to first. And he went around. That's ruled a swing. The 0-1. Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. Foul ball, still 0-2. And now 1-2. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. The wind and the pitch. In the air to left center. Taylor coming in on it. Makes the grab after a long run. And there's 2 away.
Now batting, the center fielder, Brian.
2 outs, base is empty. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Brian Reynolds. Reynolds, a former All-Star, 28 years old. And they traded for him earlier this year. Ball 1 low.
Ball 1, no strike.
There's a strike. And it is 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Two outs. And that one lifted in the air center field. That gets down for a hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Now here is Joey Meneses.
Nope. Ball 1.
First pitch doesn't find the zone.
1-0.
kicks and fires. Up the middle. Oh, what a stop. The throw on the money. Nice play.
This guy's anticipation is off the charts. Don't see many shortstops better than that. Great job to complete the play and end the inning.
And welcome back. Bottom of the sixth inning. Digging in, Nico Horner. Chris, his skill set straight out of the mid-80s. Good contact, not much power, and he could run. He always uses the wheels to his advantage.
His biggest challenge in this day and age is to not get caught up in trying to hit home runs because so many people are. I think baseball's starting to understand that those guys are valuable like they once were. They need them in this game today.
And the pitch is in for a strike. That's strike two. Right-hander kicks, deals.
Ball one.
And now 2-2.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that guy on the mound work to get you out.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. And the righty deals. Fouls that off to the left, and will do it again. And a pitch. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. The high heat, too much on that one.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with two strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Taylor in now. Takes ball one off the plate. And now it's even up. And a foul ball. And it's even up.
2 strikes.
The pitch. Fly ball, pretty well struck right field. This one's got a chance. Dives, but it falls. And now it looks like extra bases. Round second, digging for third. The throw to third, and he's out trying for 3.
The triple is arguably the most exciting play in baseball, and a guy's worked so hard to get around first, to get around second, and to get thrown out at third. Man, you just feel bad for him. On top of that, he was already in scoring position, so you think about how it kind of hurts the team as well.
And here comes Carlos Correa. In there, and it's 0-1. And the right-hander deals. And that's in for a strike. Kicks and deals. And down on strikes he goes, and that'll do it. Nothing doing here for the Twins, and the deficit stays at 8. It's 10-2. Top of inning number 7, and here's the first baseman, Kyle Schwarber.
Kyle Schwarber.
Moran back to work. Oh, that got away from him. And he's going to reach on a hit by pitch to lead off the inning.
Well, he was right up on the plate, so even a small misfire was enough to send him to first.
Man at first. Next is the designated hitter, Eloy Jimenez. That's in for a strike. Plenty of offense in this one, Singy. I guess you'd say kind of what we expected, though.
Well, this was a game, looking at the pitching matchup, where you expected offense to score, and not as lopsided as this. But, yeah, you definitely expected to see some offense coming up.
Swings and blasts one deep to left center. That's back there. Gone. Eloy Jimenez leaves the yard. Home run number 10 on the year. And they tack on to their lead. It's 12-2. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
Here's Rafael Devers. 1 for 3. Foul ball there. Next offering misses, and the count even 1-1. There's a strike.
I think he was sitting off speed right there because he just let the fastball go by.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
So a man aboard, and up next for Chicago, Dansby Swanson. He's already homered in this game. First offering misses the mark. Devers aboard here at first with nobody out. That's off the mark, and the count is 2-0.
When the skipper calls down to the bullpen, he's expecting the guy to come in and get outs. So far, not getting what he was hoping for.
And a pitch. That's in there. 2-1 now. And he deals. That clips a corner. Nobody out. Runner at first. Swing, and he breaks his bat. Taylor on his way over. Makes the grab. Nice play after the long run. One down.
The batter, the catcher, Jack Groshans.
Now it's going to be Jack Groshans.
Coming off an absolute bomb in his last at bat.
Next offering is down low, and it's 1-0. And that's in for a strike. The 1-1. This one drilled to left. No doubt about it as they add on more. Gone. A 2-run homer, third home run of the season, and they add to the lead. It's 14-2. He put a charge into that one.
That was a lightning swing right there, no doubt about it. A breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly open with the front shoulder, there's no way you keep that ball fair. An outstanding job mechanically. He deserves that home run.
Jorge Alcala into the game. He's being eased into the game here with the bases empty.
Jorge Alcala.
So the lineup flips over. So up now for Chicago, Randy Arozarena. There's a strike. Here's your 1. That clips the corner.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
That one just misses, and the count is 1-2.
I don't know how you take that one after the called strike on the corner, just a little bit off the edge.
Next one in the dirt. Struck him out looking. Bo Bichette, the next Cub to hit. That one not close. And that is ball 1. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Jorge Lopez warming up for manager Rocco Baldelli. The pitch.
Ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes.
And a strike in there.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Off the mark there, and the count is 3-1. And he couldn't come up with it.
Well, that's a really good take right there, and that's just mentally prepared, knowing that if it's not on a tee, you're going to take that pitch because you still have one more strike to work with. Not easy to lay off, but he did an excellent job in that plate appearance.
Reynolds stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. Ground ball right side. Horner over to first. And that will end the inning. But the long ball was working in this inning. Not once, but twice. 7th inning stretch time. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back in Minnesota, bottom of the 7th. And now the first baseman, Ryan Mountcastle.
Ryan Mountcastle.
The right-hander back to work. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Arozarena going back on this one. In one, hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. Arozarena gets it in. And they hold him at second. Maybe this is going to be the moment they start the comeback.
He was all over that one. Got a good pitch to drive, stayed short with his bat path to the ball, and caught it out front, and he stayed long in his follow-through. That's how you split the gap, and that's pretty much a double every time.
And now here is Jorge Polanco. In the dirt, but kept close. Tag, save. He's into third on the wild pitch.
Even with a good secondary lead, sometimes it's hard to see just how far that ball's gotten away from the catcher, and if you can make it to third base pretty much standing up. Well, that time he seemed to have a pretty good read, gets to third safely, and now he's just 90 feet away from scoring.
Next offering is in for a strike.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. In to score is the runner from third, and they're on the board, but lots of ground to make up.
Back-to-back base hits. I'm amazed at his ability to pull his hands inside and actually square that baseball off. That pitch was off the plate. So tough to get the barrel to anything in there.
And now it's Christian Vasquez. First pitch, and he just misses. And that's in for a strike. The Cubs bullpen with some action. Hunter Harvey throwing and getting ready for David Ross. Martin warming up as well. One-two now. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike three.
Well, Boog, it becomes pretty difficult as a teammate when a guy's struggling like this. You don't know if you want to go up and tell him to keep swinging it or if you want to give him his space, what exactly he needs. But right now, it's clearly a struggle for him, and you're just hoping that somehow, some way it'll click and he can get out of this as quickly as possible.
That one down the line, and it goes just foul. Polanco leads off first with one away. Here's the 0-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That's
2 balls,
inside.
2 strikes.
Two now.
3-2.
And he walked him.
Ball 4.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
2 on with 1 out. Now Kyle Farmer. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Can't find it here. That's 6 straight balls. Runners at first and second with 1 gone. There's a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And a foul ball. Righty to the plate. Got him swinging.
The batter.
So first and second with 2 outs. And the batter now, number 95. That one inside, and that's ball 1.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Righty delivers. Pitch misses there, and it's 2-0. At the belt and fires. And that one wrapped foul. First and second, 2 down. Line drive, base hit. Polanco coming around third. He will score, and they're on the board, but lots of ground to make up. And he's in at second with a 2-out double.
Picks himself up an RBI. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Here's Nico Horner. Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Joe Ryan done for the night. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. Here comes the new arm for the Cubs, Brett Martin.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. And now the lefty bounce to the left side and foul ball. Second and third, 2 down. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow left field. Base hit and a run comes in. Another scores. 2 runs in on the play, and they're on the board, but lots of ground to make up.
No, he didn't get much of that one, but it's going to look like a line drive in the box score tomorrow. That one probably had no business ending up as a base hit, but he got just enough of it to muscle it to the outfield, and that pitch was well in off the plate. A tough one to handle, but he gets rewarded.
Taylor, the next to hit, takes ball 1. The lefty, the 1-0. The other way. And it stays fair. Horner round second, heads for third. Horner coming home. Swanson with a relay home. There's the tag. They get him. And that's the inning.
Always exciting to see a play at the plate. Trying to score with 2 outs, but the tag just gets him in time. And they cut down the run to end the inning.
Back at Target Field at the plate, Joey Meneses. The wind of the pitch. Swing and a miss. And that's strike 1. The wind of the pitch. On the ground, right side. Quips it to Mountcastle. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th.
The first baseman, number 12, Kyle Schwarber.
So digging in, Kyle Schwarber. Ripped on a line. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 down. And here's the DH for the Cubs, Eloy Jimenez. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. And he pumps it a strike.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they are creeping into my mind right now.
In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone.
Well, 2 outs and a chance to put up a 0 on the scoreboard here, and that's not something that's come easy for this staff in this one.
Next pitch is downstairs. Gets a piece and stays alive. Next pitch misses outside, and the count is 2-2. Way inside, and that hit him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him.
Well, that definitely didn't come out of his hand the way that he was intending it to, and the release point was a little bit off as well.
Devers, the next to hit, takes outside. Next offering is down low.
2-0.
Jimenez off of first with 2 away. The 2-0 is in for a strike. Right-handed reliever. Next offering is outside. Dansby Swanson waiting to hit for the Cubs. Left-hand hitter waits. And there's a foul ball.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
Dansby Swanson is going to get a chance to hit. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. 2 outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. Off the plate. 2 balls, no strikes to count. The pitch. There's a strike. 2 balls and a strike. Breaking ball through there for a strike.
Now just a cement mixer slider right there. It's a great pitch to hit if you can recognize it early and jump on it.
Kicks and fires. And now it's 3-2. Two on, 2 outs. On a line out towards center. And puts the squeeze on that one. And that's the inning. On to the bottom of the 8th. Leading off Carlos Correa.
The shortstop, Carlos Correa.
The wide to kick the pitch. That one misses. Ball 1. On the ground to third. Fires over to Schwarber. That takes care of Correa.
Now batting, first baseman,
Ryan Mountcastle, the next twin up to hit. First offering, and it just misses. That one is upstairs. Pitch misses inside, and now 3-0. And there's a strike. Next offering finds the zone, and the count is full. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
Now batting, the designated hitter,
Jorge Polanco, the next twin up to hit. The switch hitter batting right. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. And the pitch.
Oh, that's off the plate. Ball 2.
Called strike, a sinker at the bottom of the zone. The 2-1. In the air, right side. Dives, but it falls. And now it looks like extra bases. Mountcastle around third. Cut off, now a throw home. And he's out.
the catcher, number 8, Christian.
So here's Christian Vasquez. And that is in for a strike. That's strike 1. The pitch. And that ends the inning. Welcome back. All set to start the 9th in this one. Now the Cubs catcher, Jack Groshans. Alcala back to work. And there's the strike.
0-1.
And here it comes. Good eye right there. That's a strike across the top of the zone.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And a ball evens the count. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
And next for the Cubs, Randy Arozarena.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what he loves to do.
And that's in there for strike 1.
Some guys are just more confident if they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Two pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The 0-2. Right through there. Got him. Down on strikes. And he knew it.
Boog, he was shopping at the buckle right there. The way that slider made him look. That was just nasty.
Bo Bichette will hit next. And that's a base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
The batter, the center fielder,
Brian Reynolds, the next Cub to hit. And first offering is fouled off. Bichette, the runner at first with 2 gone. And a foul ball. Hot shot to first base, and he snags it to end the inning. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 left. Bottom part of the order, 7-8-9, 2 up in inning number 9. The Cubs are on top, 14-6. And welcome back. Bottom of the 9th. Now it's the right fielder, Max Kepler.
Well, on paper, it's favorable to have a fairly quick inning here with 2 of the 3 hitters he's set to face batting from the left side, same side he throws from.
On the corner for a strike, and it's 0-1. That's a little bit low. The pitch. Now 1 missed.
2 strikes.
On the ground to the left. Knocks it down. And he beats it. That's a hit. Great try there.
Up next for Minnesota, the third baseman, Kyle Farmer.
Man at first. Now here is Kyle Farmer.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
Hit on the ground to the right side. And that's just foul. Next offering is in for a strike. He goes down looking. Now the left fielder, number 95.
The left fielder, Edward Julian.
First pitch, and he just misses.
Always tough to turn two on a speedster like this. It's even harder with him coming out of the left-handed batter's box. You really need something to hit hard on the ground that they can handle to turn two quickly.
Now time is called here. Pitching coach on his way out to the mound. And a pitch. Ground ball right side, could be two. Swanson over to second, and he'll hold on to it, so they get one. Nico Hoerner, the next to hit. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. That one's in there, 0-1.
Boog, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
Next pitch is popped up. He's got it. Ball game. And the Cubs slug their way to a win in this one.
Well, a big win by 8 runs. And when you have that kind of lead, you make it easier for the pitching staff to come out, make their pitches, pitch to contact, and not worry about giving up the lead. So nice job today all the way around to get the W.
14-6, the final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 58 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight.